and you're watching Pew News, the most news site of all time. First off, merch. Okay? Merch. What do you not understand? There is new merch. What are you doing? Now, I'm Poppy Harlow, and I'm not supposed to give my own opinion, but I'm gonna make an exception and say that this is the hottest merch. He brought back the Sukabiat shirt, hat thing. We really have just two news I want to talk about. There hasn't been that much that I care about. The first one is about Fortnite, everyone's favorite game. Apparently now, parents are paying tutors for teaching their kids to become better at Fortnite. These scrubs. This is what happens when you birth beta children that need help to become better. Pathetic. Really what they should be doing is giving their children, according to the article that originated from the Wall Street Journal, there's pressure not to just play it, but to be really good at it. Do they not know that all they gotta do to be good at the game is you don't need to learn the game. You just gotta be extremely good at Photoshop, okay? There you go, everybody. Problem solved. You don't have to pay $20 an hour to teach your kids. Because apparently that's what's happening. You can go to this website called Gamer Sensei. If you want to improve in games, I mean, fair enough. I can't really hate on that. I just find it funny that parents think it's somehow required to give their children this so that they can seem cooler or fit in. You know, back in my day, I couldn't get my parents to buy me anything gaming related. So hey, props to you parents, I guess. I don't know. This parent called Nick Menon says has been paying coaches to tutor his son. Noble said the 12-year-old's gone from struggling in the game to throwing down 10 to 20 wins. Damn, son. You know, when I was a child, World of Warcraft was the game that everyone played. I remember if you weren't playing World of Warcraft, you weren't really part of the social group or whatever. Or Tibia. It was actually Tibia. But regardless, there wasn't really any requirement for you to be good at the game. I guess now that the big game is Fortnite, kids want to be good at it and seem better than they are. It's an interesting phenomenon. A lot of people are justifying this as, oh, I can train my child so that they can become pro. Yes, because Fortnite will definitely be relevant in another couple of years. That seems like a great investment. It's not just social exclusion that is causing some parents to turn to tutors. You're not good at Fortnite. You can't hang with us. Jimmy comes back a couple lessons later, throwing down 10 to 20 wins, gets all the women, saves the day. Jimmy is a legend. One collegiate esport club called TESPA announced this year it would offer over $1 million in scholarships and prizes to students competing in 6 different video games. This reminds me of, I think in Japan they have like YouTube schools because it's such a popular phenomenon to be a YouTuber in Japan. And it's not like anyone that finished these schools have become any YouTubers. This is one of those useless things you could get into that won't lead up to anything. I'm not saying that that's necessarily the case here, but it does sound fairly familiar. It's also interesting because I reflected myself a couple days ago on how the approach to YouTube has shifted tremendously. When PewDiePie started YouTube, what was it, 8 years ago? I felt like I was the biggest loser ever. Even just talking alone in a room in front of a camera, that was just unheard of. Even just talking into a microphone alone on camera, it was just weird. You wouldn't do that. You were a weirdo if you did it. Surprise, surprise! There's another news article about PewDiePie. Tagged WTF influencers. What did he do this time, huh? Can't even go a week. PewDiePie makes fake claims over sponsored videos posted by DigiDay, who claims to be about authority, insight, and honesty. Doubt! So they're basically saying that I'm claiming to be sponsored by Volvo, when really I wasn't, and saying that I make fake claims over sponsored videos. I love how they don't allow comments on the article, so the only way to really find out what people think, and I think it's pretty unanimous that this is a, how do I not swear? It's a bad story. The video that they are referring to is me playing PUBG. I feel like at this point I need to just stop replying, because the more I reply, the more inevitably I'm going to get more hit pieces like this.